Hi, I'm Richard Swatton. Today we're up in sunny Leicestershire. We're looking at an array up on the roof above me, which is 80 kilowatts with some battery storage. It's a commercial building for an engineering company. As you can see behind me, we've got a series of inverters. The main inverter here is one in the majority of the roof, just strings connected there with solar panels. You'll see below we're using arc boxes to protect from risk of breakdown of the plugs that run between the panels on the roof and the inverter. Left side, you'll see another smaller inverter, which is actually also running solar panels. But in this case, it's also connected to 4 batteries that we have down below. You'll see a master battery on the left, and then we've got 3 SolaX slaves. Quite an industrial arrangement. You can see trunking running up the side there, which is pretty typical for a commercial industrial installation. A series of isolators so we can isolate and work on the system if we need to. We've got 2 dongles, so when we actually integrate it into the SolaX, you get a fully integrated system as if it looks as if it's one inverter, which is really useful. You can see what's happening with the batteries, you can see what the consumption is in the property, and also you can see what is being exported to the grid. On the right side, you can see the protection for the system. So we've got a big 3-phase fuse board here. We've got surge protection built in with it, circuit protection for the inverters, and certain other controls that we may need just to make sure everything runs safely. In the corner, an earthing arrangement to each battery separately, and obviously every inverter, and we've got a main earth bond going back to the origin of the installation. The box in the corner is actually the control system. So this system being monitored online, not just by ourselves, but the third-party owner of this system. It's a power purchase agreement that's going on here. So the client's got a fixed rate for the electricity every day of the week, and at the weekend we've got full exports, so they're selling energy into the grid even when the load here isn't that big. You may ask, why isn't this inside the factory? So the battery is obviously considered to be a fire risk by the client's insurance company, so we built this plant room which has got some cooling in it, automatic cooling, a separate zone for the fire alarm, and break glasses by the doors, so that if there is an eventuality, we've got no possibility of a fire emanating from the batteries or from the solars and obviously getting into the client's main body of the building. So it's basically a segregated electrical system and a fire system. So obviously the reason to do a solar array is to try to reduce the energy cost and the impact of a grid energy bill upon a business. There's several ways of doing that, of course, and the main issue is finance. So this system is actually being done under a power purchase agreement or a PPA. That means that the client has a fixed energy cost for the duration of 20 years. But obviously we have access to other sources of funding, and that could be asset finance, a lease or loan. So if you need something like that, get in touch and we can put you into one of these funders and they can get you approved, and obviously we can sort you out a system that gives you everything you want. Okay, so just to conclude things here, this is a very typical installation for us where we're doing an industrial commercial design right through procurement to construction and obviously handover and commissioning. Everything here is obviously a tier 1 product. If you want to get in touch with us, our website is rrdenergy.com, or you can email us at info@rrdenergy.com.